Jeyaveeran, and we're going to talk a little bit about her work that's on display this year.
I was super excited about this project, particularly because it was with the Botanical Garden, and so much of my work is about our connection to nature, or a lack of connection to nature. And especially, I really feel like nature is so healing, and especially right now at this particular moment. And I feel like, in particular, people of color sometimes don't get access to nature, or aren't able to really access the healing qualities of nature. So it's really important to me to amplify that. So yeah, I was very excited when I saw this project come up. Yeah.
Awesome. You kind of dipped into the second question. I was going to ask, how is the theme of Amplify conveyed in your piece? And you kind of shared a little bit, but...
So my piece is, they're felted cairns. So cairns are man-made stacks of rocks that most of us would have encountered if you've gone on a hike. And a lot of National Park Service will use these stacks of rocks to tell you which way to go on a trail. And they date back to ancient times. They've been used by people all over the world as different kinds of ceremonial marking sites for burial grounds, or ceremonial sites, or navigational tools. So in one way, cairns themselves amplify the way. They can show you the way to go, where to go rest your soul somewhere. So I thought that was a natural fit, and then I wanted to use an unexpected material, and they're in really, really bright colors that really contrast against the landscape, especially against the green, in order to amplify the landscape, because I think a lot of times we're walking around outside and we don't see what's right in front of us. We don't appreciate the beauty that's in front of us. So I think, with that color contrast and that material contrast, it will make you stop and see the cairns, and also appreciate what's surrounding them.
Oh, that's amazing. That's awesome. Well, can you tell us a little bit about why this form of artistic expression is important to you?
I think, especially during the last couple of years, I've said it already, but I sought a lot of refuge in nature, and my art practice really kind of shifted towards thinking a lot about our connection to the earth, and how we are nature ourselves. Like, we're made of the same elements, we're not separate, and when we think of ourselves as separate, we become disconnected. There's a quote by an artist I love, Andy Goldsworthy, says, if we lose our connection to nature, we lose our connection to ourselves. And that's always been very personal to me, because again, we are the same, we're made of the same elements. And I think, just with modern culture, obviously I love my phone and I use a screen, but it's really important to be able to unplug, to get outside, to be able to contemplate and meditate and just hear your thoughts. And also the material I use, I tend to use a lot of wool, and wool is very connected to nature. Obviously it's a natural material, it's a kind of, to me, a magical kind of alchemical material, so you can do so much with it, and it's very primal and spiritual to me. So I think all of that kind of, in the last couple of years, has really kind of come together. I don't necessarily plan it, but all my work tends to kind of move in that direction. So.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. Okay. Well, so Ruth, we definitely want to thank you for showing your work this year with us and sharing the message of your piece, as well as how you're thinking about the community. Can you tell us a little bit about where we can find more of your work, or find you?
Yeah, definitely. All of my work's on my website, which is ruthjeyaveeran.com. And that's spelled J-E-Y, not J-A-Y. And my Instagram is r_Jeyaveeran, so all of the work is there as well. And I'm so excited to participate. This is very exciting, and it's fun to start installing.